1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You want me to lead?
You guys are big smiles. I love that.
We're just like,
let's
we're
get
so happy.
psyched.
We're so happy to be here.
We're being it. Actually, we are excited. Like, we did a BuzzFeed quiz yesterday.
Yeah.
We had a ton of fun.
This isn't too quizzy, but it is going to be fun.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So I hope we have
I
fun with
trust.
it. So what is the ask straight out the gate? I love the series. It's so modern, it's so fresh, but we have so many references to classic films, classic music. If you could recast yourself in your favorite classic film, what would it be?
Ooh.
That's such a good one.
Either Casablanca or
They're going way back.
It's a Wonderful Life.
Sean Connery era James Bonds. Like, that's my dream.
You want to be Bond?
Much cooler than what I was gonna say.
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say just a Bond girl,
That's so cool.
which is also very, very cool.
Yeah.
Maybe not Sean Connery era. There
Being James Bond would be
was issues.
You could be James Bond.
I could be.
I'll be your Bond girl. Deal.
Have you seen Airplane?
Of course.
Would love to be in Airplane.
Who would you like to be an airplane?
He wanted.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar?
Yeah.
I would play Inigo Montoya in The Princess Bride.
Oh yes.
Yeah, Lord of the Rings. Any Aragorn would be sick. Oh, who else is there?
Stuart Little.
Finding Nemo. I could be Nemo.
I would love to do The Outsiders. I feel like with all those guys, I would love to be Soda in The Outsiders. Even though Rob Lowe's pretty sick. I would love to do that.
Soda Pop. Soda Pop. That was Victoria's first crush.
Yeah,
No way.
mine too.
It's weird to call this a classic now, but in my mind it kind of is. But Bridge of Terabithia.
Oh my god.
Josh Hutcherson. Yeah.
Obviously, music is such a big player within the whole series. So what songs were you listening to like get into your character?
One that I found kind of midway through as the season kind of started to go into like the more emotional aspects was Some Beach Flies by Ethel Cain. And that really resonated with me. That really moved me to tears a lot of the time when I was trying to get into the mood of the scene.
Nice.
Yeah.
I was listening to like everything from like Dominic Fike to Future to Role Model to Bad Baby to Kings of Leon, like literally everything.
On shuffle, or was it organized in any kind of way?
It was organized, but then I would listen to it on shuffle,
So you're just like
giving myself,
whiplash.
yeah, just like the romance in this show, right?
What's that song that goes, gotta keep me riding dirty,
Ride
riding dirty, right?
Riding dirty.
Yeah, riding dirty.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Or, we'll just go with that one. Yeah.
I listen to a lot of Noah
This is why I'm hot. That one. This is why I'm hot. This is why I'm hot. This is why I'm hot. I'm hot cause I'm fly. You ain't cause you not.
Whoa.
This is why I'm hot. I don't know where that just came from. I just pulled that out of my childhood.
And I was listening to a lot of ABBA, and I was also getting into like Sabrina Carpenter, Remy Wolf type girly pop.
I listened to a lot of Limp Bizkit and like Leonard Skinner and like the Foo Fighters, Kings of Leon, the Goo Goo Dolls. Like I went really hard in like the alternative rock genre for Garrett. And I mean, that's kind of my favorite anyway. So I listened to it all summer.
Yeah, I was listening to a lot of Noah Khan while we were filming, so I feel like that's the vibe that I was getting.
Commodores for me. Night Shift. Yeah.
Josh, you also do an amazing cover of obviously Ariana Grande's I'm So Into You. If there was any song that you could cover and release, what would it be?
I think anything Kings of Leon would be fun. Reveille, I use that in the audition for this, so like to cover that would be really, really fun.
I want Josh to cover Drift Away.
You want me to lead?
Obviously, the three of you play hockey players. Did you have to do any intense training before, or were you already on the ice? Like, what were we talking about?
It wasn't necessarily, it was called a hockey boot camp, so you'd think like intense training. It was mostly for me, Jalen, and Bell to like get the fundamentals of being able to skate, stop, and not fall over and hit the boards. We're still getting there. We definitely have improved a lot, but we had a 2-week boot camp before we started filming. And then on days off, we would hop in there and whenever we could.
Yeah.
So no call-ups to the NHL yet?
No, maybe
This guy, honestly, like, give it a couple of years and he's in.
I'm waiting for the call.
This series has a big fan base because of the books. Is there a favorite book of your own that you're waiting to be turned into a series or a film?
And I actually tried to option this book. It's called Goodbye Cat. I don't know how they're gonna do it because it's like a bunch of short stories about like cats. It's like by this Japanese author, and it's like the most heartbreaking book.
Right now, I'm reading Cat's Cradle by Vonnegut.
Okay.
And it's I would love to see that adapted. I mean, it's like when I read Vonnegut, it's a lot of it's imagery, it's character driven. That would be a fun, like, I feel like Wes Anderson could do that or something.
The Thing About Jellyfish is like a book that I read as a kid, and that's like that's one of my favorite books of all time. So I would love to see that.
Mine's Norwegian Wood. I don't think it's been adapted yet. I really love that book. And it's also super toxic in a lot of ways, which I think would be interesting to watch.
It's called Survive the Night by Riley Sager. I enjoyed that. I thought that was a really fun. I feel like Netflix would do it, and I think they would do a good job. So shout out Netflix. If you're making that, please put me in that. I will take the role.
I'm a big James Baldwin fan. I would love to see like Giovanni's Room. Go tell it to the mountain.
Go tell it on
Yeah,
the
exactly.
mountain.
Yeah.
I love the episode with the karaoke scene because usually in TV shows, karaoke is kind of skipped over a bit, but people are really in that scene singing for a while. If you had to choose a go-to karaoke smash hit that gets the crowd going, what would you pick?
In the End by Linkin Park.
Okay, that's a good one.
Because that one's got, it's like the rapping and the chorus. Like, I love that song.
Mambo number 5.
Crowd
Mambo
pleaser.
number 5.
Can you say all their names?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, yeah.
I forget the rest.
I just think every single time we talk about music, don't leave me. What are you doing?
Oh, sorry.
I think I'd go the Disney route or the musical theater route. I think me and Antonio can do Hamilton very well.
Yeah, that would be fun to watch.
Yeah.
Higher by Creed.
Oh, Canada.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good
Canada,
one.
yeah. Works in Canada really well.
I'm a B. Black Eyed Peas.
I'm a B.
Yeah, nice.
I'm gonna be a Rio rockin'
solid choice.
I love to go like as punk rock as possible. Most like sometimes I'll go like the Michael Bublé route, but then sometimes I'll really hit my inner punk rock. Do a little like what is it? Oh shoot! Darn it, guys. I can't remember. We're going down in
Fall Out Boy.
Fall Out Boy. Yeah.
In the series, we see Tucker feels like he's a mini Gordon Ramsay. And we all have like one dish where you're like, if I entered this into MasterChef, I'd be winning. So what's your one dish that you're like, I ace this every time?
Literally, I just figured out how to like make a pavlova. I made it for my best friend Dooney's birthday. Hopefully, if she thinks it was really nice, then I would suggest that.
What is a pavlova?
Pavlova, it's like a meringue, and it's like the cream in the middle and the fruit.
It's like a
And it's like a
pudding?
yeah. It's a dessert. I would bake it. I'm not a good cook.
That's cool. I have a special mac and cheese recipe.
Mac and cheese is like contentious. Like it's everybody thinks they're an expert. So how good are we talking?
This is
It's
true.
It's knock your socks off. Your eyes will roll back into your head. It's 3 ingredients. I've been making it since I was like a little kid. I can't give away what ingredients though.
I actually cook, so I love cooking. But my go-to signature is a brown sugar bourbon ribeye glazed with sweet potatoes and asparagus. And pan sear, I'm basting everything. If I cook that for anybody, it's love at first sight.
I know. I felt that.
That
No,
was
I'm
actually
kidding.
a lot more intense than I thought, to be honest. Like, I thought you might be like like a spag bol, but that was, you really do cook. I love that.
I cooked, yeah.
Yeah.
Both of your characters have their escapes. We have music and we have hockey. What is your escape when everything is just like a bit too much?
Mine's definitely chess.
Amazing.
Playing chess on my phone is just like I can just lock in knight to e4.
Mine is walking. I'll walk. If I have my headphones, I can just like walk for hours
Yeah,
and
you
hours and
walking.
hours and hours. It's the best thing ever. Very therapeutic for me.
Are you like a park walker or just on the streets?
Literally anywhere, anywhere. I'll walk anywhere, and I get really annoyed if then my one thing is like people who walk slow and you're in front of me and like tourists.
Yeah.
No offense, like it's really upsetting. You have to walk fast.
I do love like your best friends in the show really give great advice and kind of just like resort your headspace, psych you up. What do you do when your headspace is like all over the place? What are those manifestation words that you tell yourself?
Just stand where your feet are is something I always say to myself. There's a lot going on. If you're standing where your feet are, you're doing something right. Like count a couple things in the room, like just get your bearings, ground yourself. I always say to myself, just stand where your feet are.
Yeah, that's a good one. I kind of on that same like just trying to take it all one step at a time. I think I tend to like get very very overwhelmed with everything that's to come. So
You?
just okay.
I listen to a lot of music to get myself into the headspace, to go in and to come out.
For me, I get so many thoughts going up in there, so I'm like, just get some meditation music, some Tibetan meditation music up in there, and just really lock in.
Yeah.
You know, and then a little slap in the face, and I'm ready to go.
I'll do movie scores. I like movie scores a lot. Interstellar's on there quite a bit. If Beale Street Could Talk, Minari, all those beautiful scores. And yeah, like I build playlists for them, and depending on the mood or the vibe of the scene, if it's like emotional or sad, then I'll listen to the Up soundtrack stuff we did. That piano
Dude,
is
that
heartbreaking.
ruined me.
Yeah.
Ruined me.
Josh, your character said that he takes inspiration from everyday items. And I was wondering, are there everyday things that happen in your life, or just, you know, general things that you take inspiration from that kind of just either makes your acting or creativity better?
Yeah, I think I draw inspiration from everything. Like what Mika was saying earlier about a friend that she takes a lot of inspiration for Ali. The music, I feel like you can kind of find inspiration in everything, especially with acting. Like a lot of the time we draw from past experiences or emotions and feelings and try and find similarities, at least the way I try to do it. And yeah, I think the more you do, the more you can kind of draw from.
Like in life?
In life, yeah. Live.
I like watching people on the street. I'm super nosy, constantly listening to conversations, tables over. I'm a starer. I stare at people.
She's basically in an episode of You all day.
Yeah, in my head, I'm just like...
Yeah, but
Okay.
even more violent.
And disturbing.
Yeah.
Obviously, this is a sports series. Hockey is in there. So, and I'm sure you know, Ella, I'm sure you were training as well. I'm sure you were in the gym with them, getting, you know.
That was strong as yeah.
If the Olympics called you up right now, what sport do you think you could medal in?
I was really good at hurdling on sports day.
Really?
Yeah, the egg and spoon race and the hurdling.
I don't think egg and spoon
I won
is the Olympics.
every time. Okay, it's not in the Olympics, but it is a really staple in British sports day. So I'm gonna
Egg
say
and spoon race is actually the most important race.
Well,
when it-
exactly.
Really?
Thank you.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
It should be an Olympic sport.
But
Yeah.
that wasn't your
But
forte.
no, it was the hurdles.
The hurdles.
The hurdles.
I would try to do equestrian. I rode horses my whole life. I love jumping. So I would do bad.
For me, it would probably be pole vault.
I could so see you doing
Yeah.
that.
That's. Yeah, I could medal. I think I'd get bronze. I'd be the third best in the world at pole vault.
Simply the hardest sport. The hardest one possible.
Yeah, he had to.
Shot put.
Javelin.
Javelin. Yeah, any throwing things.
Josh and I are doing the relay race.
Yeah.
What is like the biggest learning that you took from your characters? Like they went through a true arc, and I'm sure there's
Yeah.
something that you've taken on since you finished filming.
I think Hannah's just passion and freedom that she has with what she loves is so inspiring, and it inspires Garrett and definitely pulls out some aspects of him that surprises himself. And I think that's definitely something I took from the character, is just this like no like shame and just being yourself completely.
Yeah, that's a good answer. I think for Garrett, it's like what I learned from him is what he learns kind of by the end of season 1, which is like it's okay to loosen your grip a little bit. You know, like you don't have to have control over everything, and that's a tenet I live by in my life, is just like control what you can control. So like it was cathartic for me to see Garrett learn that lesson as well.
I was just gonna say Ali has a lot of her social battery is like truly always full, and mine is not always so full. So I think she just is like always down, and I would love to be more down.
I think Justin just follows his heart super well. He kind of loves a bit recklessly, even if it's probably not going to work, and I could learn to do that.
We're taking more chances this year. That's what we're doing.
We're gonna trash the whole time.
Yeah, watch this. This interview's over. I'm
TV.
Floor. Yeah.
But I think that's all my time. But thank you for the sing along. I've got some 2000s classics ringing in my head. This is exactly what I needed, and I've got books to read. So
There you go.
I
Yeah.
thank
Bye.
you guys.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.